Just wait. I think I'm okay.
On your feet, maggot! Maggot!
Well, boys, there's no other way to cut it. Edge of Tomorrow flopped at the movies. The numbers don't lie, and I'm not going to go over the box office numbers here because numbers are for dorks. You're just going to have to take my word for it. It didn't do well enough to warrant a sequel. At least that was the case until it hit the home video market and streaming services. Now everyone highly praises the movie for its innovative storytelling and the fact that we got this shot of Emily Blunt. Best way to pitch Edge of Tomorrow? It's Groundhog Day meets Aliens on a Private Ryan steroid stack. What if you could relive the beach landings of Normandy scenes over and over again? What if we gaslight Grandpa into thinking he fought aliens instead of the Germans? That would kinda rule, if he was still alive. The main character, Cage, played by Tom Cruise, is less of a gung-ho hero and more of a coward, wily coyoting his way through every respawn. He's been shot, stabbed, crushed, electrocuted, hung, and burned alive. It's hilarious.
Holy fuck!
Come find me when you wake up.
Cage comes to the realization that he lives in a time loop from hell, and the only other person that can help is Full Metal bitch Rita. Don't let the name fool you. She's not a bitch though. She's a very lovely lady.
Just wait. I think I'm okay.
With her help, they find out the mimic aliens live in a time loop as well, where they've played out every infinite number of scenarios in which they win. And that's why they're kicking Earth right in its balls, with Cage and Rita being the only pair of testicles left. The only problem with all that was none of that was in the goddamn trailer. See, it was originally called All You Need Is Kill, and the alcoholic marketing director read his notes as he drank a fifth of Tito's vodka before calling a meeting. First of all, we can't call it All You Need Is Kill. It sounds too Jap, too English, you know? We'll call it Edge of Tomorrow. Gary in the back protests, Edge of Tomorrow? Edge of Tomorrow kind of sounds like a romance novel. We could call it Live, Die, Repeat. Oh, look at the big brains on Gary. How about you repeat after me, Gary? I'm going to shut the fuck up. The marketing director pukes, blacks out, wipes out on all the shit on his desk when he does. And that's how the marketing campaign treated Edge of Tomorrow. It did mediocre at the box office, but gained a cult following at home when the studio listened to Gary and called it Live, Die, Repeat. This small title change tells you all you need to know about what you're getting into with the movie. Now most people are clamoring for a sequel, so let's give the audience what they want. But how would that look? Let's first draft this treatment.
Stand by to deploy!
The sequel picks up 25 years after destroying the Omega. Cage and Rita have built a peaceful life together, enjoying a world free of alien threats. Cage, however, carries a secret. The destruction of the Omega at Verdun has granted him an evolved ability to relive his entire life from that point onward. He cherishes this power, using it to perfect moments in their lives together, all while hiding the magnitude of his ability from everyone, including Rita. I mean, think of the best blowy you ever got. Yeah. He's reliving that day over and over again. One day, Cage experiences a haunting vision of a new mimic invasion. These new aliens have adapted, possessing a similar ability to foresee and react to future events. So in essence, they're living their best sloppy-toppy day as well. A new war with Earth is coming, and it sucks. Cage immediately senses the urgency, but does not want to disrupt the peaceful life he and Rita have built. Nonetheless, his instincts push him to act, setting the stage for a covert investigation into the world's readiness, or lack thereof, against such a threat. Cage embarks on a mission to unite world leaders, scientists, military strategists, the clergy, a wild pack of stray dogs, and anyone else who would listen. He struggles against widespread disbelief and political inertia. In each iteration of his life, he refines his approach, learning from his failures and leveraging small victories. Rita, though initially skeptical because she still has all her woman bits, and therefore just can't believe what her man is telling her, becomes his staunchest ally after witnessing Cage's commitment and the weight of his concealed burden. Together they form a clandestine network of believers who start preparing in secret, but cracks in the relationship begin to form when she finds out he's been manipulating their entire lives to be perfect. As Cage delves deeper, he discovers an unsettling truth. The aliens have orchestrated his and Rita's presence on the front line in the original battle, foreseeing their potential as temporal adversaries. This mindfuck revelation transforms the conflict into a cerebral duel, where each side anticipates the other's moves. Cage and his team develop an intricate plan combining human unpredictability with temporal tactics to counter the aliens' foresight. Rita in this scenario is a key piece. Cage must reconcile with her in order for the plan to work, but she is a woman, so she is going to be really bitchy about it. The interplanetary battle reaches its zenith with human forces launching an assault on the alien homeworld. Cage and Rita lead a daring strike team, utilizing advanced technology and temporal strategies to outwit the mimics. The battle is a tense game of wits, as both sides employ their foresight to predict and counter each other's attacks. Cage's unique perspective allows him to exploit weaknesses and create opportunities that no one else can see. In the climactic showdown, Cage faces the new alien leader, a being with similar time loop abilities. Through sheer determination and strategic brilliance, Cage disrupts this enemy foresight, securing a hard-won victory for humanity. The battle ends with a sentimental moment between Cage and Rita, reaffirming their bond and sacrifices they made for a safer world. With the alien threat neutralized, Cage finally comes to terms with his role in the grander scheme of things. The film closes with Cage and Rita returning to Earth, their love and resilience stronger than ever. Cage, now resolved in his newfound purpose, looks ahead to a future where he can finally rest, at least until the next challenge arises. As they walk into the sunset, the camera pans up to the sky filled with stars, hinting at all the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. No more of a perfect day will ever be found. Sappy ending? Sure, but chicks dig that part. Look dudes, we get war for like 85% of the movie, but that 15% of mushy crap will make them think it's a sweet movie. It's a perfect moment for you to go to the bathroom and take a shit. And I do love a good strategy plot thread within an action movie. Watching Cage, Rita, and others puzzle out just how they're going to defeat the mimics would rule. The action sequences within these scenes would step it up a notch or two above the first movie. And then of course it dabbles inside various other genres, as Cage has to convince leaders of all sorts the dangers that lie ahead. Now there are rumblings of a sequel, and yeah sure, Tom Cruise is a vampire, but at 62 years old he's going to have to shed that skin suit soon and take on a different form. So they better get on this soon. And this time around, market the damn thing properly. Anyways, that's one idea. What are your ideas for a sequel to Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow 2, The Edgening? Let me know in the comments below. Hey, what the hell? You freeloading? Did you subscribe to the channel? You leave a comment? You leave a comment? Go ahead, leave a comment. Hit the like button while you're at it. Go ahead. I know you're tough. It's really easy. You just squeeze that trigger and you're done. I'm out of here.